Yes, Reds, what's happening? Adam, Red Mad Cunian coming to you today. Thanks for tuning into the video, guys. So let's talk PSG. This game has divided opinion on how we even approach it. So most people are thinking glass half full. Well, you've got to put it down to literally having half of the bleeding team missing, to be honest. It's literally the whole midfield gone, two of our best forward players out. Now Sanchez is out. I'm not classing Sanchez as one of our best forward players at the moment, obviously because he's in dreadful form, but him being injured now as well just adds to the concerns going forward in terms of creativity, because Matic, Herrera, Pogba all out of midfield. Who's going to come in for them? More than likely McTominay, Darlow, maybe Fred, Pereira. They're the main options that I can see. Would he blood a youngster in such a massive game? I'm not too sure. So in terms of actually positivity from United fans going into this game, then you're probably looking not many, to be honest. There's not many people who are actually optimistic about the game. One person who is optimistic, obviously, is our manager, Ole. He's going into every game the same way, and that is to win the game. So do we get behind him? Do we think on the same lines as Ole is, that this is a game that we can actually win? Ole obviously has the United mentality and thinks that we can win every game we go into, which we all do, really. I think it's only because of the 2-goal deficit from the first leg, 2 away goals, half our team missing, that we're actually all thinking this is probably one step too far for United at the moment. And then we're obviously all thinking about the Arsenal game at weekend, which is massive in terms of league placings, fighting for the top 4. Because if we beat Arsenal on Sunday, then that pretty much condemns them to fighting for the Europa League and actually out of the top 4, in my opinion, at least. So how are we all looking at it? Who's going to actually play? Is he actually going to rest players thinking like that? I actually think Ole's going to play the strongest team available to him. I don't see him being one of these, well, like Arsenal basically, just fighting for a top 4 place, then getting in the Champions League and actually just not even giving it a go. I think Ole will actually put the strongest team out, albeit it will be weakened because of injuries. But at the end of the day, we are Manchester United, and we don't just throw games. We've done it with Louis van Gaal, we've done it with Jose Mourinho, albeit being the Europa League, and that did actually pay off in the end. It got us back into the Champions League, but the top 4 was an option back in that season as well, but we just threw all our eggs into one basket. Got a little bit lucky with the draw and the way it went. This year the Europa League is a bit more difficult, so Arsenal really are struggling, and I keep bringing Arsenal back in. We're actually playing PSG this week, but minds are obviously mainly on the Arsenal game. It shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be thinking like that. I should be thinking we're going to go away in Europe and actually prove that we are one of the top teams in Europe. But you take away 10 of your first team, 10 of the first team players from every single team in the world, and you're not going to be as confident. You are going to struggle. Obviously, it is a massive ask going to PSG. They're at the top table of European football. They're one of the teams up there who've invested. They've got quality players. Yeah, they'll be missing Neymar, but we all seen what they did to us without Neymar at Old Trafford, which was a pretty convincing win, and we never really threatened. The only way I can see anything going wrong for PSG in this game is complacency, thinking the 2 goals up already, and they're actually at home playing against a weakened United team. We can actually still do damage. There are players in our team like Rashford, and maybe Lukaku, now he is on form, can get us a goal. They can be complacent. They've shown it in the past in the Champions League that if they start going behind, their heads can drop. Their manager now does seem to have installed a bit more steel in their attitude and the way they play, and that definitely came across at Old Trafford. They were solid. They had a game plan. They stuck to it rigidly. It wasn't all about flair. They just bided their time, grew into the game and took their chances, and we had no reply to that. Albeit, again, we were hampered by injuries on the day. This game probably was the start of our major injury issue. But now we've got to look at what happened after that PSG game and the positivity out of that. Finishing that first leg at Old Trafford, the injuries we had, we still went out and beat Chelsea away from home. Yeah, we held our own against Liverpool. We should have won that game as well. And Then look at what we did. Under strength again against Palace and under strength against Southampton, albeit, yeah, lesser teams, but with the schedule we've got, the fatigue creeping into the squad now, we actually came through them games. So the mentality is there to actually get a win. The problem we've got is the calibre of the opposition tomorrow, which is PSG, and like I said, a top team. So what are realistic expectations for this game? If I know Ole, I'm thinking he's still going to play the strong back four. I hope he plays a strong back four, because solidifying a back four and getting them used to playing together is the backbone of the team. Let's be honest. If we build from the back, the forward line will take care of itself when we're all fit at United, because we've got one of the best forward lines in the world. I don't care what anyone says. You can disagree as much as you want, but we have. It's as simple as that. We have got a quality outfit going forward. The problem I've got is Ashley Young being one of them probably best performers for us at the back this year as part of our best back four, showed last week. Playing at Crystal Palace in the week and then playing at Southampton was too much. Definitely in my opinion. I know a few other people agree, but Ashley Young playing 2 games a week, he struggled against Southampton at home. If he plays against PSG tomorrow and then comes up against Arsenal and their quick thinking forward line, I think we could be found wanting. Do we play Ashley Young tonight and then maybe go with the more youthful option of Darlow against Arsenal? With it being such a big game, Ashley Young being our captain at the moment, because Antonio Valencia has disappeared off the face of the planet, I can't see Ollie not having Ashley Young in for the Arsenal game. I'm going to go with the Arsenal game. I can't see Ashley Young playing tomorrow night. I haven't got an issue with Lindelof and Smalling playing at the back at all. It is probably been our best partnership all season, and Luke Shaw can more than handle 2 games a week. David De Gea stays in goal, not a problem. Back four sorted. Midfield, you've got to use whatever you've got. We've lost so many players in this midfield area. Would someone like Darmian come in at right back and Darlow push forward like he did against Crystal Palace? What formation is Ollie going to play? Is he going to put Pereira into the 10 role like he played in the second half against Southampton, where he actually played a lot better, and that is his actual preferred option of where to play? Does Sanchez go in the summer? Pereira could fill in there, and again, it comes back to the contract issue, which is Pereira's going on a free in the summer. So what's happening there, I don't know. But for me, Pereira definitely plays tomorrow night. He plays in a more forward-thinking role, which is by far his best position, as he showed against Southampton in the second half. That leaves your problem with the midfield, though. McTominay, Fred, they're obviously going to play, I think. There isn't many other options there for us now that Pogba's suspended for this game as well. So yeah, that is pretty much our team, and they're our only options. We do have some young players. I could maybe see a couple of them coming on for a bit of experience later on in the game. I can't see any of them starting. Like I said, I think Ollie is still going to go with the United front of, we are one of the mega powers of world football. We cannot just go into this game thinking we're going to just give it away and concentrate on the next game. We're not Arsenal. It's as simple as that. We cannot do this. We have to go in thinking we can actually win the game. Yeah, it is going to be an issue because we've got so many players out. It is going to be a tough game. We're not kidding ourselves, are we? Let's be honest. But that's pretty much covered everything that I can think of, guys, in terms of what's going to happen tomorrow, how we're going to approach it. Let me know what you guys think. Is there another option for us that you guys might think better than mine? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, guys. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed already. If you're new to watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button, get behind the channel, guys. I've got plenty more content coming up. We've got loads of games coming, loads of match day vlogs also coming. So hit the like button, guys. Share the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. You know my contact details. They're all over the poster on the front of the YouTube page. I will drop my info in the description box below this as well if you need to contact me any other way. And fingers crossed we put on a good show tomorrow night. Hopefully we can get something out of this game, even if it was a draw, a respectable draw or something like that. Learn from this for next season, move on. Let's get the domestic side of things in order. I can't see us winning the Champions League even if we did miraculously get through. But let me know what you guys think. You might think differently. comment below. I'll see you guys after the PSG game for the review. See you soon.